Hi, everyone. Hi, Tina. I forgot to pull up all of my items ahead of time, so I'm trying to do it right now. Hi. If you're coming in from Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, come on over to secondhandsquad.net because that's the only place that you will be able to bid on today's items. And I'll mention this again later, but I just announced on Instagram this morning. So if you're not familiar with me, hi, I'm Lindsay from the Rural Legend. This is my marketplace, Secondhand Squad. But the Rural Legend just celebrated 5 years this week, which is insanity. So I've been doing some giveaways on Instagram. There was a discount code here on Secondhand Squad for a little bit earlier this week, but today for this particular auction, if you purchase something today in the auction, you will be entered to win another item from my personal shop of your choosing, $30 or less. The value needs to be under 30. So not everyone that buys something today is going to secondhandsquad.net. Just come on over on that website, secondhandsquad.net. If you've never been over here before, you can join for free. The mods will also help you here in the chat if you need some help. So not everyone that buys something today will get an additional item, just one of you. But if we have, I think there's 24 things up for auction. If 24 people purchase, then 24 of you would be entered and one of you would win. Thank you. I love my ornate mirrors too. I'm so glad that you like them. Okay. I am probably not going to have, I'm not going to get to pull up all of these things. It's going to take too long. There are 25 items in today's auction. So we're just going to jump into it because this is the most that I've ever sold or auctioned off in one time. And I don't want us to be here for 5 hours. Also, while I'm pulling things up, I want you to tell me, are you ready for the holidays? I know Halloween hasn't even happened yet. Our Halloween party at our house is happening tomorrow. So stopping to do this live auction was okay, Lindsay, get out of Halloween mode because I've been baking all morning, decorating all morning. I'm going to go straight back to that after the auction. So are you even in the holiday mood yet? I kind of am. And I also want you to let me know, are there any crafts that you've pinned on Pinterest or a to-do list that you have for decor this year? What's your vibe? I know Ralph Lauren is a huge trending style right now. So just let me know. Tell me what you are planning style-wise for Christmas. And if there's DIYs or crafts included in that, I would just love to know. I want us to chat about those things. So let me pull up. I'm actually going to pull this first because it's sitting right beside me and it's huge. And I sourced this, I don't even know how long ago, but as soon as I saw it, I was like, this is the kind of thing that I really want to put in an online shop someday. Secondhand Squad hadn't even been established yet, but this is a silver plate card holder, Christmas card holder. I don't know if I have, the only thing I have in front of me are these Pura cards because I just opened one the other day. So they slide in. I have a matching one that's a Christmas tree. So you just arrange all of your Christmas cards in this, and then it has, did I see it totally love autumn harvest, skip Halloween, which that's fine. little stand. So you actually could hang this on your wall, or you can use it as the stand. It has just a little bit of tarnish to it. It is silver plate. I want to say that this is from International Silver Company. Let me pull it up. So it's on the screen for you. I just think, yep, it's International Silver Company. It is such a cool piece. It's also really cold because my office is freezing. You have a gold one? That is amazing. If you're just hopping in from anywhere other than like the Secondhand Squad platform, come on over to secondhandsquad.net because that's the only place that you're going to be able to bid today. Oh, and we already have a bid on this, so you better get on it if you are interested. So the starting bid is $30. I'm going to start the auction right now. Right now. I can just talk to you like this. Look at the little, I don't even know what to call this, like little detail, like a little curly Q, but it's just such a really pretty piece. And I will say, if this goes to a memorable antique, they are entered to win a piece from my shop of their choosing. So looks like you are going to end up with this. You don't have any competition. So congratulations. Hooray. And we can be like Christmas card buddies because I have the tree version. Okay. Setting this down. I think I'm just going to take care of all the things that are like on the floor that didn't like meet the console area. Also, can we just talk about what's going on in the brain of Lindsay? So let me turn you around and show you, like, this is my current storage. It's just this small barrister cabinet, and then you can see like all the things on the floor, plus like empty boxes down here. This is really all I have right now. And while reselling is not my full-time job because the Rural Legend is a whole lot of other stuff, I'm not like crafting and like DIYing as much as I generally did in the past. And I need a place to put all of this stuff as I find it. Can I please say the site slower? Secondhandsquad.net. Oh, you're on Instagram. Secondhandsquad.net. So you got it almost right. You just missed the squad. I need more storage. I'm actually thinking about on this whole wall, I have like a big dresser that's really hard to see on this wall. That's like all of my office storage. A lot of my craft supplies are in it. And I don't necessarily, thank you, Tina, for putting that like in the comments. I don't necessarily need all the craft stuff here in my office. We could put it in like our basement area. So I'm imagining this huge hutch going against this wall, which would be like tons of shelving that I could put like all of my inventory. I am really, really excited. So I was like looking online before the auction. Why did I tell you that? I don't know. It's because it's what's on my brain. And my brain is all scattered because I'm celebrating Halloween and Christmas in the same day with this auction and the party. Okay, let's do, I have two different kinds of mugs. And I feel like I do need to pull these up because one is a collection of 6 and one is a collection of 4. And they are very different. So these are the Duralex mugs, a set of 4. And what do these are the Duralex. Okay. So this is more of a frosted mug. It has these really beautiful holly leaves and berries and almost like a pine behind it. And then the cute little ornament. They're in perfect condition. They say France and Duralex on the bottom. So they are made in France. And I just think they are the cutest. Yes, adsquad.net, Sophia. So set of 4. I love holiday mugs. I don't know if you change out your mugs seasonally, but these are really, really beautiful. And I love that they're clear. We're going to talk about these in a minute. So these are like really clear and these are the frosted ones. But the fact that there's no color means that they're timeless. I can use these or you can use them every year, even as your style changes. They're never going to feel out of place. You love your Nutcracker mugs. See, and I think I have like red, I have red mugs with a big S on it, which I think was meant for like Santa, but we're the Sop checks, so it works. But I noticed that there's other seasonal mugs and I'm like, oh, that's not really my style anymore. You wouldn't have the issue with something like this. Plus it's vintage. It's really well made in France. I'm going to start the auction. 18 for 4 of them. No cracks, no scratches, no chips. They're just really, really sweet. I love all this texture to them because I didn't mention that all of this detail is raised. So if no one is interested in these, that's completely fine. They will just be in my shop and someone can pick them up later. And also don't forget, if you have never bought anything from me before or never bought anything on Secondhand Squad, you get $5 off when you use the code TRL, just the letters TRL. Let's do these since I already have it up. This is a set of 6. And I don't have it memorized. Who makes these? Do I have a typo in there? At Arco Rock? Is that right? I don't know. These don't say it on the bottom. Whatever they are, they're beautiful. The little tree is so darling. It's got like little ornaments on it. Again, with the holly underneath with berries, and then there's little stars and all of my fingerprints on them now. I think they're so sweet. So this is a set of 6. I'm going to start the auction on these. Thank you for Googling it. Arco Rock. Hi, Jill. Come on over to secondhandsquad.net. Oh, we got a bid. If you want to bid, Jill, come over to secondhandsquad.net, and that's the only place. You are free to stay on Facebook and watch. I'm so happy you're here. But if you want to bid in our auction, and if you've joined and haven't been informed yet, if you missed it, someone who purchases from me today is going to win an additional item out of my shop for free. Yay! Congratulations. So you are now officially in the running, and I'm not going to choose the winner during the live. I will message you after the fact because I'm going to want to like look through the whole list of who bought stuff and like make sure I've got everyone and then like put it in my little program and like randomly run it to pick a winner. So the winner will not be announced in the live, but you are entered to win. And I'm going to like message you directly after. You will have to wait like 3 days. Within like half an hour after this live is over, the winner will be notified that you have won anything you want in the shop that's like 30 or under, and I will ship that part to you for free. You'll pay the shipping for whatever you buy. Okay. Since we're on drinkware, let's do these. There is a set of 4. I'll leave the other 2 on the table behind me. These say Season's Greetings. We had these growing up. These are not my family glasses. My mom probably sold them at a yard sale. But I found these and I sent her a photo and I was like, didn't we have these? Hi, Sonia. We did. And these are in amazing condition. I love the stained glass look. These are from Howes. And I just think they're so beautiful. So it is a set of 4. Let me find them. Really great for juice. I just imagine like Christmas brunch, Christmas breakfast, opening presents, move to stage. They would even coordinate, like kids have these, adults have their mugs of coffee. They're just so, so pretty. And they have like barely any color worn off of them. There is a gold rim and they like, it's almost all intact, which is amazing for something that's from like the 70s or 80s. So those will be available in the shop. Move those out of the way. I'm just going to go by like whatever I see behind me, like what's closest, and we'll work our way out. Like this cutie. Let me find it. I know I just saw it somewhere. This is vintage Anchor Hocking. This little ruby red ruffle lip. It's so pretty. So imagine it with like a couple holly berries. Welcome, Shelly. Really? The glasses are from Sears when you open a credit card? I love that. Just those nostalgic things. Does Sears exist anymore? Has Sears fully closed? it's just this really pretty squatty vase. So a little bit of evergreen or holly. This would make a really, really sweet gift. We already have a couple bids on this, so I'm just going to start the auction. If anyone else wants to jump in, it is just so lovely. It's like that true ruby red color. I don't know if it helps to like put it in front of different colors for you. I love it. Like this little ruffle edge is just so beautiful. So I was about to say Lisa's going to get it, and that's not true. Because, well, Lisa might. We got a bidding war. That's like my favorite thing. I don't like people fighting, but I do love a good bidding war. Who's going to get it? And if you win, you're entered to win another item from my shop. Lisa got it. The green one. Yes. Well, and let's do that. I do have, so this comes in like a little green, but look at how pretty this is. Perfect. Perfect for the holidays. You could fill this with ornaments. You could fill this with greenery. Just use it as a traditional flower vase. I love it so much. It has like the beehive shape to it. And again, it has that ruffle. So pretty. Pressed glass. I love it. No one has been on this one yet. So if you missed out on the red and you also love green, this one is still up for grabs. I should see how tall it is since we're sitting here. Oh, perfect. 7 inches. Lisa, do you need another green one? So this will be available in the shop if anyone is interested. Okay. I've had this in my personal collection for a while. This is Oneida silver plate. It's really heavy. It has this beautiful beaded rim. Lovely patina. I feel like I've polished this a couple times, and of course the patina just like comes back. So I have always filled this. First of all, this looks really cute with like a small pumpkin sitting in it as like a little pedestal, but this looks so pretty with a couple ornaments or pine cones, like cinnamon sticks and acorns. I should also say, like, some of these pieces today, this is called a Christmas auction. These are clearly Christmas. This is timeless and year round, but I pulled pieces from my collection that I personally love to style at the holidays. You can certainly use them in your house year round, which I love having multiple uses for something. But these pieces that I pulled in particular are just so pretty at Christmas time. Thank you, Tina, for like keeping up with everyone and getting everyone to head over to Secondhand Squad. Where are you? Okay. Moving this to start the bid. You can also use this for candy, nuts, like any kind of treat. That would still be completely fine. So I love that you can use it for food. You could even put like a little like jelly or like cranberry sauce in here. So it would be great for like Thanksgiving coming up. Or you can use it for your Christmas decor. And this will be, oh, we got a bid. I love like Pedestal compote dishes. They're just so classic and versatile. You're going to be able to style this in so many different ways in your home. Thank you so much. Okay, let me put this down and let's talk about this tea set from Eton. Eton, E-T-O-N. This is a set that I did not polish. So it is very dark, but it's silver plate. It still has its original beautiful sticker. And this would be bright. I don't have anything like really bright silver around me. Bright, shiny silver once it's polished up. I just chose to leave it tarnished to sell. Look at all of that detail. So the cream and sugar bowl also have that really beautiful, almost like a tulip kind of detail. They have, excuse me, that like oil slick kind of tarnish to them where it's like iridescent. They are so lovely. This is how I like to style these things for Christmas. And someone mentioned in another live that I attended this week about using these on like a hot cocoa bar, which genius to put like your little like peppermint sticks or candy canes in these or marshmallow. So think beyond tea or coffee. I love to decorate these like filled with greenery, spilling over with ornaments. You can obviously still use them for liquid that you will drink, but using these to store little items in your bathroom, office supplies, you also don't have to keep them all in the same area. They look beautiful styled together, but you could put this in your kitchen and these in your bathroom. Because these are just so darling together. These actually were in my bathroom cabinet for a while with like Q-tips and like those little cotton pads for your face. Love. I'm gonna stop talking. I get chatty. So this is I didn't even mention, this girl is old. This trio is old. This is antique. So we are talking, these are over 100 years old. And imagine them sparkling after they've been polished for the holidays. Even if you had like, I don't know what I was going to say. I blanked out. They would make a really beautiful gift. Antique for $32. So they will be available in the shop. I love them so much. And if no one wants them before Christmas, maybe they'll end up on some of my decor tables as well, or my tablescapes. Love them. Okay. My brain really is like gone for the day. That was like a full like, don't know what I was saying. Blank out. Silver plate Christmas coasters. I shouldn't say these are silver plate. I actually don't know. I don't think these are silver plate. What did I say on the detail on these? Because I could be very wrong about that. They are silver plate. Just want to make sure I was accurate. Don't want to lead you astray. This is a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with its stand. And the stand also has that stamped design on it. They say Noel with the cutest little Christmas tree. And they have like, they almost look like flowers or like starbursts, or you know what they are? No, there's no like candlesticks, but it almost reminds me of like the little, like there's candles clipped to the tree and that's like the little hi from Germany. Thanks so much for being here. It looks like candlelight and then there's little stars. So they actually go really, really well with these. Anyway, I'm going to start at the auction. I love Christmas coasters. Of course we need Christmas coasters. And Lisa, of course Lisa's winning this. They have like a rubber backing to them. So they're going to protect whatever surface you're putting them on. They are so beautiful. And they can be polished up. They have some tarnish to them. So Lisa, if these go to you, like you could shine them up if you wanted and take off the Lindsay fingerprints. Congratulations. Okay. Oh, this is heavy and it has stuff in it. Oh, I have stuff in front of me already. Let's do these guys. These little 1970s atomic lucite. I want to pull them up on stage first and then I'll pull the other ones out. So these are more of a mid-century modern style candle holder. They're meant to hold a taper candle. But the other thing that you could do with these, there is a tiny hole on the bottom of them. You could put these as ornaments on your tree. So what I would do is, so this is the bigger hole, right, for your taper. I would make a loop with whatever ribbon you're going to use, knot it off, and thread it through the big hole. So the knot would actually sit inside here hiding, and then your loop would be at the top, and you could make these into really beautiful vintage ornaments for your tree. Or you can use them as their intended purpose of being taper candle holders. So it's a set of 4 Lucite from the 70s. I love them. They do need to be like cleaned up a little bit more. I worked really hard to get the wax off, but they are old and they were in rough shape. So I feel like they're not quite as sparkly as like the potential is there for. So pretty. And I really knocked the price down on these because everything I was finding online for a set of 4 was like significantly more. So 25 might seem like a higher price, but it's a steal. They will be in the shop waiting for their new owner. Okay. This to me just screams fall and holidays. Last year I had this on our sofa table filled with pine cones. And I thank you so much. 4:30 a.m. Why are you awake? Did you get up from my auction? Highly doubtful. Why are you not sleeping? Tell me. And before we get into this, tell me about your Christmas crafts, everyone. No one's told me like what your Christmas plans are. Let's go. Start telling me stuff. Start telling me all your Christmas secrets. What's everyone have planned? What's your aesthetic for the year? I want to know. Let's get the chat going. So I had this filled piled high with pine cones. Procrastinating. That's your Christmas theme this year? That's also fine. This will look beautiful. Heck yes, DIY glass tree and snowman. This will look beautiful stacked with ornaments. I pinned this for this other big urn that I have, filling this with like some greenery, like think pine needles and a little bit of pine branches, and then topping it with ornaments just for like this beautiful layered look for a sofa table, a centerpiece. You could even put, because it's flat enough in the middle, you could put a big pillar candle in here. It's so beautiful. Okay. Gotta find it. And this already has some bids on it, so we will see what happens. So this is like a resin. Yep, nutcrackers. This would look really cute, filled with like nuts with a cute vintage nutcracker on the side. Oh, is nutcrackers maybe your theme? I was thinking this would look really cute because it already has like fruits and artichokes and leaves and stuff. This would look really cute, like filled with not shelled nuts in the shell. Okay, well, this is going on because there's a lot of bidding going on. Thank you very much, Ashley. Made 3 glass Christmas trees. Amazing. Wait till you see what I have planned for this year. Yay. Yay. Congratulations. Christmas sound lodges and vintage tins. What's a Christmas sound lodge? Is it a typo or is my brain not working? Christmas sound lodges. Simply old stuff. Please help me. Help me understand. Congratulations. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna put this down because it's kind of heavy and my shoulder hurts. Same thing I said about that pedestal all applies to this guy. This is William Rogers, and it is the prettiest piece of silver. It's got a lot of tarnish on it that you can clean up if you so choose. For the Hallmark Christmas, is that a thing? Teach me the things. What's Hallmark Christmas? Typo assemblage. Okay, well now I got a Christmas assemblage. Okay, love that. What's a Hallmark Christmas? Like you can go in real life? Do you find your true love under the mistletoe when you go to Hallmark Christmas? Pine cones, ornaments, greenery, nuts, candy. So pretty for Christmas. Also, so we're making macarons for like friends and family, and I have been collecting a bunch of really unique and pretty vessels to like gift everything in. So your little homemade treat with a really beautiful vessel or a plate. The stars are there. Oh, cool. Well, I hope you have an amazing time and you tell me all about it because I didn't know that was a thing, and that sounds incredible. Okay, everyone else tell me what you're doing. Teach me all the things that are happening at Christmas that I'm totally missing out on. Okay, I'm gonna start the auction on this guy while we're still chatting. Let's talk about beyond Christmas. You can do anything with this. So many different options. Little footed pieces like this have so many opportunities to be used and styled year round. I mean, even as like a fruit bowl on your kitchen counter, putting some candles in it. Like you could even turn this into a candle. It's a little shallow. We love feet. We love a foot, right? And look at how beautiful that is. Come on. Congratulations. Yes, you're right. You could put, see, I love you guys. Yes, you could absolutely put like a planter pot on top of this and it catches the water. Genius. Hadn't even thought about that. So come over to secondhandsquad.net and that's where you can bid. Once you join, which is free, my moderators can help you out here on getting you like situated. But you have to bid in Secondhand Squad, which is secondhandsquad.net. And then you can be part of the fun. And if you just joined, someone who buys something today is getting entered to win. No, everyone who buys something today is getting entered to win an additional item from my collection for free. Okay. I feel like this might be the only piece of brass that I have today. My shoulder still hurts from that resin compote bowl. The thing is heavy and I was holding it with one hand. I recently auctioned off another one of these, but this one is like the big mama. And I don't have I don't think it's going to be, stay. I think this planter that I'm auctioning is this is what I was going to tell you. So I have a ton of these and I have only ever found these brass stands with their glass dish like twice, and one is being sold today and one is already sold. So I use these as plant stands and I love it so much. So beyond what its intended purpose was, these are so great around your house. And look at okay, I'm afraid that I'm going to break it. So we're just going to do this. Look at all of that incredible detail. And it's got this like, is that a clover? There's a shape or a name for this. A doggy bowl stand. It abso-freaking-lutely could be a dog bowl stand. Do I need to keep it for Elliot and Winston? No, one of you is going to get it. That's genius. Yes. Okay, I got to go through my collection and see which ones would hold a dog bowl. Paula, you're my new favorite person today. That was an amazing idea. Okay, back to this. Gorgeous. And also, like, not trefoil. What's the name of like this? These three things. Clover. I feel like there's a name for this shape. Whatever it is, this piece has that. Has a little foot. Trefoil. Is it? Is it trefoil? Did I actually get it right? There's like a little felt on the bottom of this one that I just pulled off because the other ones don't have it. Anyway, okay. Lindsay needs to stop talking because we have a lot of things to get through. You do need one for your grand doggy. That was such a smart idea. Okay, let me pull this up. I mean, in theory, well, no. I was going to say they could drink out of this, but it's glass. I don't think we want that unless you really want to chance it. So fill this with holly and berries and greenery, ornaments, all the things I keep saying. I'm going to be a broken record. Candle, or style them separately because this has a flat enough base that you could use this. You can use it as a little stand. You can use it this way. Use this separately with the planter. Obsessed. Obsessed, obsessed. Bidding war going on. Plus, if you buy something today, you're entered to win something else from the shop. If something in your shop says auction ended, how does that mean you can buy after the show? Yes. If you want to buy it right now, I can yay, congratulations. I can rerun it. So if there's something, Pemberlin, what are you interested in? Because I can always rerun something if I already auctioned it and no one bought it. Because that's really easy to do. Okay. trifold or is it trefoil? Is that an autocorrect? I'm so glad that someone bought that stand because those are such a great staple piece for any home. Hi. It looks like you're already here on Secondhand Squad, so you're already like ahead. So there should be a little bar at the bottom. If you have a credit card on file, you need to do that first if you don't. And there'll be like a little pre-bid or bid in the 3-leaf clover. Okay. There'll be a little button. So, and Ash, if you have questions, Clover & Co. is my moderator and she can answer questions for you directly. Okay, this is a really heavy silver tray. This is FB Rogers, not to be confused with William Rogers. This is a Butler's tray. The handles on this are stunning. So use this for its intended purpose. Fill it with candles, gift it with Christmas cookies or other treats. This would look so beautiful styled as part of a centerpiece. So you're stacking your things on top of this, whether you're putting some greenery and candlesticks, really great for a coffee table or a dining table centerpiece. So many different ways to display these. Also, since you guys are here, I do have something I'm going to be like creating content for. I thrifted this huge, you can't even see my hands, huge silver plate tray, that I've seen people like hang with like a really sturdy plate hook, and they'll put like a little bit of greenery and a ribbon. So you can actually like hang this on a wall for the holidays. I like to put these on like picture ledges to display like amongst framed art or propped up on my kitchen counter. So lots of different ways to use a tray other than, oh, bye. Thank you for being here. Other than just using it like this. So anyway, starting the auction. Correct. Site is completely free. It is completely free to join Secondhand Squad. Oh, the bids are coming in. I thought this was gonna not go to anyone. I really, really love the detail on this one. And I did not polish it. So this could be like super, super shiny if you want it to be, or you can leave it tarnished. It has this really, really beautiful, like that oil slick patina. Who's gonna get it? And if you buy, then you get to pick something, or you get entered to win to pick something else from the shop. Congratulations, Katie. It's such a good tray. I love that one. Okay. Let's do some crystal, shall we? I'm going to move some stuff out of the way. I thrifted one similar to this that I'm not getting rid of, and then I found this one, and I was like, okay, this has to go in the shop. Can we talk about the shapes on this? This is lead crystal, pristine condition. I don't know what this little, like, it's not a scallop, whatever this is called. Like, this is such a pretty bowl. And Lisa, we love a foot. Look at the curly little feet. Stunning, sparkly, filled with ornaments, filled with greenery. Fruit bowl, serving bowl, thumbprint. I think these are the thumbprint, right? But then is this also, it almost reminds me of like a pie crust. You might be right though, Pemberlin, because I know some things, but I don't know all the things. And I don't pretend to. This is just an absolute gorgeous piece. Let me pull it up. This is actually hand cut lead crystal. And it's incredible. Absolutely perfect. Yes, I can rerun. Absolutely. I'm just seeing if there actually is a little chip here. There is. Okay. If anyone changes their mind, Autumn Forever, I did actually just find a tiny, tiny chip. And if you're like, okay, Lindsay lied, I don't want it anymore, that's completely fine. And I can refund you. I found this tiny little chip like right here, Autumn. So tell me if that changes your mind, because I examined this and I could not find anything until just now. Okay. Do you still want it? With a tiny chip that it has. I don't want to lead you astray. I don't think you're going to regret it though. It is such a beautiful piece. Yes, you want it. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm going to bring this planter pot back. This is made in Portugal. And it's perfect for Christmas. Look at the bows and the boughs. Deck the halls with boughs of whatever that is. It's not holly. But look at the little like ribbed detail and then the little like X's, like a little basket. Stunning. Is that the right way? Hand painted Portugal. HOLU. I don't know what that part is. I'm assuming that's like the manufacturer. Absolutely beautiful. This has one little chip here on the bottom, and then it does have a little bit of like superficial cracks at the bottom, which I feel like happens to every planter, but the outside is in amazing, amazing condition. I just stopped using this because I found other planters that I wanted to use instead. And I had my Thanksgiving cactus in it. Did you know that there's not just Christmas cactus? There's Thanksgiving cactus and Easter cactus. And my Thanksgiving cactus is currently blooming and beautiful. Poinsettia. What other Christmas stuff is there? Just greenery. I feel like there was another plant there that I'm missing. You could force bulbs in this. What are those called? Amaryllis. So many different things for Christmas. And then honestly, you can use it all year round, but it's just so perfect. Or you could put like a Christmas tree in it, like one of the little guys, or a rosemary bush. You know how people use the rosemary for like little Christmas trees in their kitchen? This would be so, oh wait, I'm going to stop selling it. Congratulations. This would be so beautiful on a kitchen counter. Maybe I'll refund you the money and keep it for myself with a rosemary plant. Just kidding. This would be so cute for that. Okay. Tell me what you think you're going to use it for. I want to know. I may have had a little bit of sugar when I was making my desserts this morning. Can you tell that I'm like, or it's not the sugar rush. It's just me being like really hyped up on like my thrifted high, my vintage high. Huh. Okay. If I thought my shoulder was hurting before, this is gonna do it. Okay. This is also like crystal. This is a mother. This is Irish Göttinger Shannon lead crystal, and it looks amazing, piled high with fill in the blank, seasonal, whatever you want. Post your buys in the channels. Oh yes, please post your buys in the channels. Absolutely. Look at the detail on this. So I have filled this with hydrangeas in the spring, faux ones, because hydrangeas don't bloom in the spring. Maybe I did it over the summer. It's been a while. Fill it with pine cones and greenery ornaments. Look at the base. It's so heavy. I hope that I estimated the shipping properly because I'm probably going to have to eat the cost of like a significant charge for shipping because it's so heavy. But it's also like really thick and sturdy. I think it's going to safely make the shipping. I just think I'm going to have to pay a lot for the shipping. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tiffany. Okay, I'm gonna, okay, start auction. And if there's no competition, then we know who's gonna get it. And I'm gonna put it down because my arms hurt. You guys bid, I'm gonna stretch. Seriously, my shoulder is like kind of jacked up now. I should start sourcing like lighter things to sell. Or maybe just start holding with my right hand instead of my left. I really do. Oh, there's multiple bids now. Okay. I really do think it's just like the thrifting high. Hanging out with all of you, talking about vintage anything, and it's a Friday. Happiest day ever. Congratulations. I'm so happy that you're getting this. These auctions bring me so much joy. So if you are watching and you're a seller and you have been too afraid to do a live, you need to just do it. Contact the moderators, Tina, Susan, and Cindy. They are absolutely willing to co-host with you for the first one, or grab a buddy and host with someone else and you both sell things because you're doing your first one. Okay, what time is it on Tuesday? I'm going to mark my calendar so I don't miss it as long as I'm around. Tell me what time it is. There's so much stuff that left. 1. Okay. Let me see. I will try to be there. Okay. There's a lot. Okay. We're just going to keep going. Beer stein. Italian beer stein. This guy is in the Christmas collection because hello reindeer. This is also really good for fall, but it just reminded me of like Christmas. And you could even put some like mini ornaments in here. It does have initials on it. The initials ERB. If you're watching my Instagram stories and you're trying to figure out what that initial was on the dish that I thrifted yesterday, these are a little more obvious. It says ERB. The little pewter lid is so beautiful. If you have a beer drinker or someone that loves hunting, this is a really, really great. No, you don't have to be camera shy. I mean, I understand that that's a thing and I validate your experience, but it's okay. I don't think anyone has ever been a jerk to me on a live. You guys are all so lovely and wonderful. And you also have moderators here to like protect you. If you are going live and I'm going to start the auction. If you go live, there are so many people to like come around you and love you and support you through your live. Like it is not scary. They end up being really fun and such like community building. I didn't think I was going to do lives when I freaking started this marketplace and I was like, well, I'm going to do this, but I'm not doing the lives. They're my favorite. It's not scary. It really isn't because it's just, we're having a conversation. It is a little weird when you're like talking to your own face because I can't see you guys. Congratulations on winning this. And thank you so much. It's almost like this like addiction. I get a high after each one. I'm also really exhausted after each one, but you're just like hanging out with your besties. You're the only one that's talking and they're just like texting you back. That's honestly what it feels like. And then you get to talk about like really beautiful things. Once you get through the first one, it's really not that big of a deal. See? And Lisa, I know you were terrified, but you did amazing for your first one. And now you're consistently doing them. Yes, and I also feel like if you are a seller, it is a great way to spend an hour hanging out with people and also like sell a lot of stuff quickly. Because as much as I love just the hanging out part, you all are always so generous and, buy things. So I will sell more at an auction than I do the rest of the week because we get to hang out together and talk about it. This is a silver plate base tray that has this little trio or like trivided dish that sits down in it. It's got these little handles. No, that's a foot. It's got these little handles. It's also a great hour for buyers. That's very sweet to say. Thank you. This is like the perfect little treat dish or like nut assortment, Christmas candies. If you were going to do like, if you're cookie decorating and you put like little like sprinkle varieties in here or like hot cocoa toppings, there's just so many different ways that you could use this. 3 little jams for your Christmas brunch table. I'm going to start the auction. It's just such a sweet piece. And of course you can use the dish on its own without the tray, but why would you want to? Because it's so pretty. We love a foot, little ball feet, love. And that little cutout detail is so lovely. Olives, yes. I'm like mixed on olives. I like green ones with pimentos. Not that anyone asked, but now you know the Rural Legends preference on olives. I hate black olives. My son loves them. Jackson will eat those all day. Me, not so much. Oh, we've got a lot of bids all of a sudden. Whoops. I was about to say congratulations because I thought it stopped. Okay, good. Congratulations. Beautiful. This next one I showed when I did my Thanksgiving, and it's still here. Black and blue cheese. Yeah, I feel like I could do a blue cheese stuffed green. Yeah, I feel like I could go for that. Thanksgiving has not happened yet. Halloween has not happened yet either, obviously. So this would be perfect for those as well, which just shows how great and versatile silver trays are. Oh, I love that there's like a little olive icons in the, or emojis in the comments. This is Sheffield silver, made in the USA. And this piece is beautiful. Oops. I started the auction. It's even because it has this floral design, it would be great for spring. You could actually hang this on the wall, put a plate hook here, and add it to a collection. Again, gifting this with a bunch of homemade treats. The options are endless. I mean, for all of these pieces, unless it's like drinking glasses, which no one bought these, by the way. So these are still up for grabs. So many different choices to use silver. Congratulations. And honestly, I'll probably share this later on Instagram today. Like, I just styled our whole kitchen table where everyone's going to be putting their food at our Halloween party tomorrow, because we do potluck style. It saves me money and it's a lot easier. And everyone's so generous and makes amazing food. My whole tablescape is like vintage silver plate that hasn't been polished because it has that like gothic vampire feel to it. It's gorgeous. And it was affordable. It's not the plastic crap that comes from Dollar Tree. And you have this beautiful Halloween, and then it turns into Thanksgiving, and then it turns into Christmas, and then it turns into Easter. And like all year round, timeless silver and brass. Love it. Adorable. Mini walking candle holder. Walking because it has this little handle and you can traipse all over your house with it. The most darling. Moving it to stage, starting the auction because we have all the Christmas plates to get through, or the Christmas tree plates. Rerun. Yes, ma'am. I will do that after this. So not a lot to say about this other than it's just really beautiful. I love the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 octagon shape of this candlestick holder. It's just really sweet to add to like any kind of shelf styling, coffee table, console. $10 for solid brass. Vintage solid brass is a steal. We want the glasses. Okay, I'm going to run those next. Thank you so much and congratulations. You got a candlestick or a candle holder. Okay, let's do the glasses. Let me find them for you. Okay, these are vintage. Restart auction. Oops, close. Nope, that's not right. Where is it? I think I have to say like move. Okay. Move to stage. Okay. Auction has started. I have 4 Season's Greetings, little juice or water glasses. Do you have... that's a very good question if I have it in my Amazon storefront. I can certainly put it there. What category would it be under? I don't know. Do you follow me on Instagram? I can link it there. Or can you just message me here on, what's this called? Secondhand Squad. Where are we? Who am I? What day is it? Message me here on Secondhand Squad and I will send you the link to the, because I actually like, I don't know if you can see the reflection in the mirror. This one has like this really like bendy, like gooseneck to it. I have like 5 tripods. This one is the best one I think for auctions, just because of like all the different things that it can do. Okay, congratulations and thank you so much. Let's do the trees. Okay, I'm gonna put a couple over in front of me. I own this one and then I sourced a second one and one of you has to have it. So I have styled this, of course, like this with a couple little like Christmas ornaments, like the baby ones. But I also love to put this, if you are familiar with my home, the bookshelves that we have by our fireplace, I'll just sit this at the back of the shelf propped up against the back, or you could put it on a kitchen counter that way. It stands up on its own as long as it has something behind it. And it's so pretty. Because, I mean, I want to see it. I want to see it all the time. It's gorgeous. Silver plate. Even the back of it has this like amazing like evergreen texture to it. It's so cute and thoughtfully done. So it's considered a candy dish. You do you, boo. You use it as you want. But It says something if I personally own this and I'm not getting rid of mine. It's just one of those really special pieces. It also says joy, hope, and peace, in case anyone was curious what the word or the letters were. The words. And those really pretty stars. The front also has that like evergreen, like they're not leaves, but like the needles. So pretty. So you choose to use it however you like, but I prefer this direction. Congratulations, Lisa. Well done. Okay. This guy, Lefton, right? Yeah, this one's Lefton. This is hand painted. This is Lefton China. Hand painted. It's so pretty. So there's obviously like colored holly and leaves and berries, but then do you see the design? It also has like a holly leaf design, like embossed design to it. So it's like a double holly in a Christmas tree with a gold rim. It's so pretty. And I'm not even going to tell you how to style it because I feel like there's already a bunch of bids on this one. Come on, where'd you go? Oh, it's just delayed. Okay, start auction. It's such a pretty piece. Here's the back. And again, just like I talked about this silver one, you could easily, the back is flat, like you could hang this on the wall as part of like a holiday gallery wall, prop it up on a shelf, use it as a candy dish, gift it with homemade treats. Possibilities are endless, and you can use it in different ways year after year, which I also love. I love versatility. Congratulations. Okay, 2 trees down and 2 to go. This beauty is Lenox. There's also dust in it. Okay, I promise I cleaned these. It's also in my office, which is a disaster. Lenox Holiday Tree Divided Server. So pretty. And I already started the auction because we're hitting an hour mark and I want to make sure we get through everything. It's so good and it's in such great condition. Who wants it the most? Oh, you got to jump off. Thank you, Tina, so much for helping. I did not see that. Congratulations, Sarah. Okay. We have one more tree to go. And let me check. I feel like we got through everything except for this last tree. But maybe I missed. Okay. Before I run the last one, I'm going to show you what's left that did not get sold if you were late. And then if you want me to rerun anything, thank you, Tina. I can rerun. The Lucite Atomic Mid-Century candle holders that you can use. Perfect. I love that, Lisa. I mean, it's fine. I didn't break it. It's Lucite. It's not glass. Christmas ornaments, candle holders. Lots of options. Beautiful. The tea set is still here. There's a cream and sugar bowl. That is still here. This green, beautiful green glass vase with the beehive pattern is still here. And the Made in France Duralex frosted coffee mugs are also still here, a set of 4. If anyone wants me to rerun those because you got here late, then let me know. If not, this is our last piece. This has 0 markings on it. So I don't know anything other than it's old. And I just know that because of experience. It's definitely over 20 years old. Okay, you want the frosted mugs. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. I will do those after this. I love the gold. Perfect condition. It has little holes on the back, but that's just part of like their firing process, the manufacturing, not because like anything's wrong with it. Thank you so much. Okay, let me find this and then I will go for the mugs. So if anyone is interested in this one, again, with the divided like sections, or it would look really pretty hanging on a wall, propped up. It does have its stem, which is unique compared to the other ones that I auctioned off that like come to here. It has like a full stem. Thank you, Becky. It's so pretty. And I love that it's like this really beautiful ivory color, and then it has all of that gold. So much gold accent. Congratulations. Okay, let's find the mugs. And then there would still be these, the green vase, and the tea set. If you want any of those, how do we, I don't know what that means. Not seeing comments. Did you like swipe over? How do I, if you want to bid, you need to be over on secondhandsquad.net. Okay, restart auction, move to stage. Okay, here are the mugs. Set of 4, made in France, Duralex. They have like a frosted, not coating, but it's just like a frosted glass. And the ornaments are so cute. It's got holly and like pine leaves or pine needles at the bottom. So Pemberlin, if I remember correctly, you also got these. So you'll have a set of 4 of these and a set of 4 of these, and they're so pretty and they're in such great shape. Congratulations. Okay. I think we got through all of it. One of you that bought something today is going to win something else from my shop that you get to choose, $30 and under. So I'm going to go through all of the buyers today, and I will message the person that won, and you get to pick something from the shop. And I have a Halloween party to get ready for. So none of this stuff is getting shipped out till Monday. I also have no boxes. I'm waiting for my family to show up tomorrow with all of the boxes. Oh, yay. Okay, great. So now you have a set of 8. That's perfect. So if you bought something today, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Your items are going to be starting to be boxed up on Monday. Have an amazing weekend. No one else said that they wanted anything auctioned. So we're good. Thanks for sticking with me for a whole hour. That was a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will see you guys next week, which is actually Halloween. So maybe we should be in costumes. Should we do a dress up costume? I was thinking about doing like a trick or treat, but no tricks. Like no tricks, all treats auction. Maybe I'll show up in my costume. Okay, bye.